What's up, everybody? Before we begin the video real fast, I figured I'd hop in here because I've been getting a few DMs and some of you guys wanted to buy the software, so let me just explain real fast what's going on. Sale was active for the Christmas New Year holiday, and nobody knew about the sale really, so people didn't know what was going on, so you've been asking. The sale kind of ended, but there was a sale that got triggered, and I might as well explain what that sale was, because all of these sales are going to end by the 20th, like most of them will, like 90% of them. But the Bank Series just went on sale. It's active right now. Any Bank Series robot lifetime access is on sale. So pretty much that means that if you want to get the software and use it on any MT4, that version of the lifetime access has been heavily discounted, and it will be on sale until the 20th or while supplies last. But the bottom line is it's on sale. So what does while supplies last mean? If it's a digital download, that means that if my partners tell me to stop, I have to stop. So pretty much I'm doing something I'm really not supposed to be doing, but it's okay. I try to help people out because I know that it can be considered a little pricey for new traders. If you've been trading, you'll make this money back real easy. You should be able to make this within a day, within a trade. However, I don't judge how people trade, okay? So the bottom line is you should be able to make the money back, okay? So depending on what type of trader you are, one of these pieces of software work for you. So if you're a scalper, you probably will want to get the Bank Specialist. The Bank Specialist and the Bank Stimulus, that's for scalpers. The Bank Stimulus is a scalper slash intraday. The Bank Executive is a scalper slash intraday with a little bit better signals. And the Bank Wealth is the intraday swing trading software. So that's kind of the difference. And then you got the All Bank, which is all of them mixed in one. That's why that one's a little bit more pricier than the rest. So I know a lot of people don't know, but you've been hitting me up with the DM. So I said, let me just make a quick intro and explain it. And I'll make this a separate video and probably post it on social media. But this will be in the beginning of a couple of videos, probably going forward until the sale ends, because I realized I never really told anyone that sale was going on. And I don't know, I guess it's a pride thing, but here you go. So the sale is there, it ends on the 20th. So by the 20th, if you didn't get it, you probably won't see a sale like that again. But you'll still be able to get it, and some stuff will still be on sale throughout the rest of the month. But 90% of the sales are going to end. The lifetime sale is definitely going to end on the 20th though. So if you want lifetime access to the software, where you can keep it and have it for any MT4, that's going to end on the 20th. So I do suggest you get that now while you can, or it's going to end when a certain amount of sales are met, because even though I'm doing this, we still don't really want too many people to have it because people do weird things on the internet. So anyway, there you go. Okay, so I told you, you know now, because people didn't know. People were DMing me. So I said, you know what, let me just make a video and tell you. So there you go. So let's get into the video. Yep. I'm about to give y'all the source. So here we go. A lot of y'all be asking me, why do I hold my trades for so long? I get asked this a lot. Okay, this is a question I get asked a lot. Okay, so S&P 500. As you can see right now, we're looking at a very interesting point in S&P right now. So let me go ahead and move that stop loss to protect the entry. This is a risky entry. Well, not entry. This is a risky position I'm in, simply because prices looking at this weak support and this untested resistance level. Okay, now I'm gonna tell you, for people that want to know how do I intraday and swing trade, I'm gonna break it down for you right now. Okay, so I hope you guys are listening. I hope y'all paying attention. So I'm gonna give you the source on how to do this. Get access in the DM, had a long talk with somebody. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to explain how did I learn how to do this, okay? I used to trade, and I would never know when to enter a trade, as far as like when I entered, where do I exit at? Where do I put my stop loss? Where do I put my take profit? Okay, I learned support and resistance, not supply and demand, support and resistance. What is support and resistance? Support and resistance is when a price hits a certain level. Let me mute that. The robot is talking. When price hits a certain level and bounces off of that level either once or more than once, that's considered a level. Why is it a level? Because price reacted at that point and it did something completely different than what it was doing. That is literally what support and resistance is. Let me not confuse it too, because some people confuse it too. I used to confuse it too. Okay. What you want to do is you want to just look at your support levels. Like when you see that right now prices, S&P is looking at this level right here where I actually entered at as a weak support level. So what am I expecting? Price is going to want to retest this area. So what I got to do to determine if this trade is lucrative for me to stay in or should I scalp it is look at the ADR, which is in the top right corner. You can't really see it right now, but it's in the top right corner right here. I have indicators on, so they're kind of getting in each other's way. But anyway, so that's why I'm able to look at this and tell, okay, hey, this is what the ADR is. What is the ADR? The ADR is the average daily range. So when I'm looking at the average daily range, that's going to tell me how many pips the market is giving or expected to give that day. Then you look under that at the next indicator we have, and it's going to tell you today's pip count. So am I reaching today's pip count? Okay, so I'm at 2,000. Today's pip count is 6,000. So that means I got another 4,000 pips to collect. Meaning I can swing this trade or intraday. The difference between swing and intraday is simply holding a trade from one day to the next or holding a trade for multiple days. If you're holding a trade for multiple days, you're swing trading. If you're holding it from one day to the next, you're intraday trading. If you're holding it for the day, then you're scalping. So that's the difference, okay? So for people who don't know that, I know most of y'all should know that, but I didn't know that. So there's people out there like me, I'm talking to you, okay? So if you hold a trade for longer than a day, you are intradaying. And if you're holding a trade for longer than 2 days, you're swing trading, okay? So if you hold it for 2 days or longer, that's considered a swing trade, believe it or not. Some people hold trades for years, months, weeks. Hedge funds do this, okay? So you want to just look at that, okay? So let's find a pair that I'm on, and I'm gonna try and give you a better breakdown. Let's go to the chef. Let's see if I can find it real quick right here. As you can see, okay, so let me fix my chart. Let me fix some chart. Okay, boom, fix the chart. Okay, now look, prime example. We're at 101 pips. Look at today's pip count, 106. We have reached the limit of this trade for the day. Okay, so that means that the trade is reversing. Why is the trade reversing? Because it hit this untested resistance. This is going to be the high of the day now. Okay, so that's going to make the high of the day, and we know that price is looking to reverse. So what do we do in a situation like this? Instead of taking profit, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my stop loss here, because it's going to tap me out the trade more than likely and start coming back down here. Because the reason that price is going to always retrace is because if you see that you have an untested support level, it has to get tested again. Okay, so just know at some point throughout the day or the week, and you can look at the ADR as usual. Again, today's ADR is 82 pips. That's it. So I'm already past that. We did 106. Okay, so the average daily range on GBB Chef is 82 pips. We already surpassed that, and we're in risky territory at that point, boys and girls, because we already surpassed what the average daily range is for this pair. Meaning news affected the pair, of course. That's usually what will happen. So now we're in risky territory. So we have to watch, because price is not going to really want to move anymore. So this is where you get your consolidation. So what you do in a situation like that is you close the trade or you let it run. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let it run. Or you have the option of taking some of your partials, taking profit from the trade. You can take some of your profit out of the trade and leave a little bit running. I'm going to just let it run because I already won the trade pretty much. So I'll put my stop loss in a position of profit and I left it. If it doesn't hit it, then fine. We keep running with the trade. If not, then it's over. So GJ, I had a GJ trade. I was in that trade. I ended on it. I ended on this trade last week. and I've been in this trade 1, 2, 3, 4 days now. Okay, so I've been in this trade for 4 days. This is how you intraday, and this is how you swing trade. Now we know the average daily range is 178 pips, and today's pip count is 152. So we're in risky territory again here. So in a situation like this, what you got to do is you just got to put yourself in a better position. So I moved my stop loss to under the last wick, and I'm gonna leave it there because price is consolidating now. Because yesterday I did get 500 pips on GJ. If you follow me on YouTube or any social media, Instagram, TikTok, I did post it. Okay, so I posted myself at 500 pips profit on GJ. It gave a lot of pips yesterday. So usually with GJ, when you get the breakout or you get a lot of pips in a move like that, it's going to take a couple of days to consolidate and take orders, and then it's going to fly again. So I'm just in this trade waiting to see what position it flies out in. More than likely, you can use support and resistance to determine if it's going to go where it's going to go. Okay, so we're just watching and seeing what's happening. All right, so hopefully you guys understand. If you want to learn how to intraday, you're going to want to look at your ADR, and you're going to determine if at the start of your session, maybe London, New York, how many pips did the market give you? If there's a certain amount of pips left, like let's say your session starts at 3 a.m. Eastern time for London, right? And you see that the ADR is 178 pips, and at London there's only 20 pips. So you know you got 150 pips left. You know that you're in a potential setup for an intraday trade right there. Now, if the market is going to trend for a couple of days, then you know you could swing trade this, okay? So if you know historical data, you can go to the monthly chart and determine if price is going to go so-and-so place, and then you can swing trade from there. But I don't swing trade for months. I swing trade for weeks. So I'm going to keep it within the realm of what I do and not start speculating other things. So hopefully this video showed you how to do this. If you guys want further insight, just leave questions, subscribe, and I'll make further videos. But this is a perfect teaching example because people on YouTube tend to scalp. And based off what I know from the videos I've watched of a lot of the YouTubers when I was learning, because remember, I'm only going on 3 years of trading. I still remember all the videos I used to watch, all the YouTube traders. Gotta call them YouTube traders because they don't trade like my friends who are bank traders and stuff, okay? So it's a very big difference in how they all trade. The YouTube traders are just kind of scared. And I'm not saying this to like insult you or diss you. I promise that's not what I mean. I just mean that a lot of people on YouTube, they don't want to hold a trade that long, and I get it. But if you work, if you don't want to be tied to your chart, or you want to make money while you're away from the chart, if you learn how to enter and swing trade, you can enter a trade and go away for days. I do it all the time now, and it's because I understand where I'm at. I just set up all my parameters, plus I'm using automated trading, I'm using software. So all I got to do is tell my robot what to do, and I just let my robot work for me while I'm out doing what I'm doing, okay? So a lot of YouTubers like to scout because they want to get on the chart for a couple minutes and grab their pips and go. And a lot of people ask me, they say, hey, how come you hold your trades? I hold my trades because I'm risking less. If I'm at a 0.5 and I get 500 pips and you're getting 20 pips at a 5 lot, we made the same amount. I just took longer to do it, but I risk way less. So, it is what it is. So it's your boy Jimmy. I'm going to get out of here. Hopefully this video was helpful. And if it was, let me know if it was helpful. And if you need more clarification, hit me up. Follow us on Discord. I answer all your questions in there. DM me and let me know what you need. And let me know if there's something you want to see me make a video about explaining this process, and I will. As you can see, if you look to the right on my chart, I'm in tons of trades and they're in profit. Some are not, but they're very small trades, so I don't have to worry about it. I have to give them time to turn over. Like I said, I'm an intraday swing trader. So for me, if something's negative, I'll let it stay negative for 2 and 3 days. Some people see that, they get scared and they close the trade. And that's okay because that means you're a swing trader. You're a scalper. It's okay. But I never started out as a scalper. I didn't. I took scalping trades and I kind of was like, I would always look at what I missed. And when I got out and I wanted to know, like, hey, how do you know how to stay in the trade? Because the people who taught me, they're swing traders. They trade for weeks and months. Let me just say, my partner, I remember he told me, to trade for 2 years. So you got to understand, it was just how I learned how to trade. I didn't learn to trade. I learned how to trade on YouTube, couldn't become profitable. My partner showed me some strategies, and I started studying those old rich white people. No offense, but it's how I learned. And that was kind of when I started realizing it's not how YouTubers trade. Our people, the young folks, they trade a little different. It's not the diss, it's just a different strategy. All right. So, like I said, I keep ending the video and keep talking. I'm in the video now, for real. Y'all be good. Peace.